Hello everybody and welcome to the next edition of the French Plane in Farming Simulator 22. Now I'm just off to the shop to get a planter. You'll see that it's March the 1st and it's time to plant sugar beet, which is a crop to go into field 72. So I'm just taking our Massey Ferguson tractor over to the shop to get a planter, the biggest one possible. That's the first thing to do today. We've got a couple of fields, 72 and 69. Let me just stop the tractor and I'll show you the map if you're new. This is the map, which is a 4x map. It's a very big map actually, and we're up here. This is our farm just here and here, and we have these fields here, 66, 69 and 72. And we also have 88, which we've just bought. And we also have a patch of land down here in the south with productions on it and a vineyard. And we have more grapevines here on a potential vineyard here. So this is what's going on. So I hope the French people don't mind me driving through their village in this noisy tractor, but like I said, we need a planter and I'm just off to get it so we can plant sugar beets. So I'm going to pick it up and I'll see you when we're back at the field. So if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that we put slurry all over field 72. I think it was episode 24. So we've already put slurry on it, and we've also cultivated it because you need to do that obviously before you can plant or whatever, because it's not a direct sort of planter. You get direct drills, but planters no. So I'll just see if I can attach to this correctly. I have used this one before. I just need to remember how to attach to it. I think it's just here. So I've got sugar beet selected, so I will get on with this and I will see you at the end. I forgot to mention when I started on this field that we spread slurry on it, but this is actually our second harvest, so we don't need to put lime on it. pH is only adjusted on the third harvest or after every 3 harvests, I think. So we will just not put pH on it. So we put slurry on it already, and then the nitrogen will be corrected at the first growth when we spread chemical fertilizer on the field. So I'm just bringing this over here. I should have switched it off, by the way, because in April we need to actually I tell you what, we need to cultivate this field as well, but in April we need to plant sunflowers in this field. But we need to get a cultivator before that because I forgot to do it. We did have a cultivator the other day, but I forgot to do this field, so we'll have to do it in April anyway. So I think now there's nothing more to do today, so if we go back to our field, it's only 12:30, but we're gonna just skip ahead to March the 2nd when there'll be plenty more to do. Okay, good morning to you and welcome back. So I wanted to check on, we've got 2 fields with canola in them, and I wanted to check on their progress. So I'm just going to run down to one of our fields very quickly. Okay, this is our canola field, and it's finished as far as we're concerned. Everything is done on it, including weeding. You'll see all the black weeds which are dead all over the field. It's growing. So I just need to find out when canola is ready to harvest. So it looks like it's ready to harvest in July. Okay, so we have two canola fields. We have this one, where are we? Here, 66, and we have this one, 88. So the growth on here is dark green, so it looks like this one is imminent, but it should be July anyway. So I think I've got some seed to pick up here, so I will pick this up and take it back. Okay, I'll just pop this near the seeder, because it's nearly empty, and I will go, let me just turn off super strength. I will go to our field 72 to see if it's at its first growth stage yet. It kind of looks like it is growing. Okay, yeah, we probably should fertilise this now because it's at its first growth stage. But what I want to do actually is go down to our vineyard. If I go down to our vineyard tractor, here it is, and have a look at our vineyards, because they might need mulching and cultivating. Yeah, the grass doesn't look too long. We might leave that till tomorrow. We have more vineyards over here. Let me just pop over there. Yeah, I don't think the grass is long enough, so we'll leave this. But one thing we do need to do, which is silly of me, I forgot to put a 3-point hitch on the front of this tractor, because when we come to mulching and cultivating, we have the two pieces of equipment here. Here's the mulcher and here's the cultivator, but I do not have a 3-point hitch on the front of this Antonio Carraro tractor. So what I think I will do is start it up. Fortunately, we have our lorry here, and I have to drive backwards onto the lorry because this little stubby nose will not go up the ramp. So if I just open up the lorry, I'm going to take the Antonio Carraro tractor, which is lovely by the way, but very stupidly I didn't put the 3-point hitch in it, so I have to go back to the shop and put it on. One day, yeah, this is the way to do it. One day we will have our own garage down here, but I can't actually afford that at the moment. Actually, talking about money, let's have a look and see what we can sell here. Yeah, we do have a few things, don't we? We've got some chocolate and butter. What about cakes and things? We have cakes and bread, and cake coming through. Yeah, bread coming through. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll put everything on this wagon, and I will take it back and we'll sell it because we need all the money we can get. So I'll just do that and I'll see when I've done it. So all done. Don't they look nice? Okay, we've got a few things of cakes, I think, so that'll bring us in some money. So let's strap it all down. And let's get off to, well, we'll go to Magasin Fermier, which is where we always like to go to sell our wares. Now, oh, let me just fold up the lorry. Now if I go through here, I might be able to take a shortcut. I'm not sure I'll get round. This is why I always wanted this field, because it's a shortcut. If I can get round it with this big low loader, it's a good shortcut for us. So we go this way and then we turn left and then we're on our normal road. We don't have to go all around the houses. Anyway, I will see you when we're at Magasin Fermier selling our wares. One thing I'm saving up for at the moment is a spinnery, because we have lots of wool coming through at the moment, loads of it, and I always thought we had to sell it, because if you have a spinnery, you have to have cotton as well, and we can't grow cotton on this map. It's not warm enough here. So a young man called Cartech helped me and said that you can make stuff at the spinnery just with wool. I think it's fabric that you can make. So when we got the money, or I'll even borrow some money, we will get a spinnery, because I don't want to just sell wool. I want to sort of upgrade it, upscale it into fabric. So we'll do that at some point. Now we need to go to the shop to put a 3-point hitch on the front of this tractor. So I'll see you when we're over there. Okay, here we are. And let's just go to the garage. So, we'll repair it and customise it. So we want definitely the 3-point hitch. How much is it? 2,000, that's fine. And do we want the Azaria Pro Compact? A lot of money. I've decided yes, because of what it says here. With this information, the fertilisation will be more accurate and result in a higher yield. So I will say yes, even though it will take up a lot of our money. So I think that's it there. Yeah, that's the sensor, and there's the 3-point hitch. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we've got a perfect tractor. A perfect tractor. I think it's 90 horsepower. We used to use the Landini, and that was about 75. So it's a more powerful tractor. I don't think there's any vineyard tractors more powerful than 90 horsepower. So I think we can leave this here for the moment. Now I did say the mulching and the cultivating of the grapevines can wait till tomorrow, but one thing that can't wait till tomorrow is this field here, the sugar beet field, because I think that it looks like it's in its first growth. Things are popping up. So what I need to do is go to our class tractor and get the John Deere R722i, which is just next door here, and we will spread fertiliser, the second layer of fertiliser on the sugar beet. I think there's herbicide in it, so I'll just swap it all over and I'll see you when we're at the field. Okay, so I used the class for this because it's got skinny wheels on it and I don't want to squash the crops or destroy the crops. So let me just check something, that the automatic application rate is on, which is fine, which it is. So let's get started, and hopefully we will see in the bottom left, we will see the field turn green because the fertiliser or the nitrogen is perfect now. So I'll just go around doing this and I'll see you when I've finished. This field is nearly finished now. We should just have to put herbicide down when we get some weeds too. Normally we get weeds too. So that's the final thing to do. Just do this tricky bit to end. I would just, actually in a minute, I'll just stand on the field and make sure that we have perfect nitrogen. Oh no, 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 no! Sorry dude. Yes, so I will just stand on the field and make sure we have perfect nitrogen now. Nitrogen is perfect, pH is good, but we don't do the pH, or the lime in other words, every single harvest. It's just like 3 harvests and then you have to do it again. So we did lime last, this is the second harvest in other words. So now, actually what I would like to see, this field 72, we did have a score of 100 on it, and I want to see if we've still got a score of 100, because let's have a look. Yeah, we have, yeah. I was only worried about that because precision farming wants light tillage, and we just used a cultivator, not a shallow cultivator or a disc harrow. We used a proper kind of hardcore cultivator before planting in this field, and I'm not sure if precision farming liked it. So but it seems alright, but you get your final score after you've harvested, so we'll wait for that. Yes, one thing we need to do, I just remembered, is to cultivate field 69 where everything all our tractors and everything are on it at the moment. So I think I need to take everything off and get a cultivator and cultivate it, because we're going to be using this planter tomorrow on the 1st of April. And you know, you can't get a direct planter. You can get a direct drill for seeding, but for planting you need to cultivate first. So I'm going to take the Massey Ferguson over to the shop and get a cultivator, and I will see you back at the field. So I decided to get a disc harrow rather than a cultivator, because it's considered a shallow cultivator, a disc harrow, so it will preserve our precision farming score in this field, which I think is 95. I probably won't time lapse this, because I think I probably have done a few time lapses in this episode, so I'll just see you when I finish. I'm just feeling slightly worried about our animals, because for a couple of days I've totally ignored them, so I think after I've done this job I should pop over and see our animals, or have a look in the codex or whatever, and make sure they're okay. So I will just get on with this disc harrowing, and I'll see you when we're at the end. The last little bit of this cultivating, it feels really good to get this done actually. The field looks like the surface of Mars or something before I did it, and now it looks like a Persian rug. So you know, I like the after effects of cultivating. So we can immediately send this disc harrow back. Let's go to least items. Yeah, disc harrow. I don't think we'll need it. No, let's send it back. So now I would like to take our shortcut and go back to our fields to check on our animals. So I will see you when we're over there. So while we're here, I'm thinking about a bold and irresponsible decision to buy a spinnery, because look at all this wool we've got. Loads of it, absolutely loads of it. And now let's check on our animals, because I don't even know how many sheep we've got at the moment. We've got 80 sheep? Is that what we've got? I think it is. Yes. 4 times 20 is 80, isn't it? So their water is nearly out and their wool is nearly full. So we need to give them water. And the chickens, grain. Gosh, the chickens as well. Let's have a look at the chickens. Look at all these eggs. Wow. I mean, they're growing up. They should produce more and more stuff as they grow up. So we need to do something about this. And I also need to check on the cows. Total mixed ration running out. So I think that what I will do is make some total mixed ration for them. And I will cut to when I've done it, because it takes a while to do it. Okay, that's all done. So I think I need to get the lorry over here, because we've got a few things to do. So I'll do that, and I'll cut to when it's here. Okay, so I've done the greenhouses, and now I just need to do the sheep. If I can get in the... yeah, there we go. So this will be good to do. And then I think I just need to do the chickens. You've got to look after your animals. So, right, let's do the chickens now. Okay, so I'll give them this wheat. That will empty our stocks of wheat. We also have a lot. I've just realised we've got a lot of barley. Now we need to do something about that, and also our grain mill is out. So I think I need to. Oh, actually, let's see. Are the chickens full up? No, they're not. Yeah, I need to take a load of barley down to our productions. But I would like to get a big trailer for the lorry, because I keep taking it in this small trailer, which I'm kind of keeping for grain for the chickens. So I think next episode we will hire a big trailer and take a load of oat down to our grain mill to start flour up again, because it's holding everything up. So now what I will do is take some eggs and wool down to our productions, because cakes need eggs, and I'm thinking to buy a spinnery. So I'm going to load everything onto the back of the wagon here, and then we'll take it down. So I'll see you when it's all loaded. Right, so everything's on the wagon, ready to go. I just had a crazy thought that we could put a spinnery around here. If I go to productions and factories and find spinnery, here it is. The only thing is, yeah, so whenever I put it, I mean, it doesn't look very good. We could put it around here, but to hide it, but it'll still stick up. So I think that's no, I don't think I want to do that. That's an Englishman's folly, I think they call it, even though I'm Welsh. So now I'm going to go down to the productions in the south now. There's more wool, but I'll just leave that, and I will see you when I get there. So here we are at our productions. Now I need to borrow some money now, because I would like to get the spinnery, and I've an idea where to put it. So let's just go to money, and actually let's see how much a spinnery is. 60,000. So okay, now I've borrowed 60,000 and now we've got 10,000 left over. So I will go back to construction, production and spinnery, and here it is. So I was thinking to put it just here and away from here a little bit. I'll just give me a minute or two and I'll decide where to put it. Just here. There we go. Now we have a spinnery and we have a big overdraft, but you know, you have to speculate to accumulate, and this is what I'm doing in this series. I'm not afraid of borrowing money. So now we will see if we can just put wool in it. Let's get our wool and put it in the spinnery. Where do we go? Just here. Okay. So let's go to productions then and see if we can get things. So fabric wool, what do we need for it? Yes, this is right, just wool. So Cartech was right, fabric wool, and we'll have that story. So thank you very much to Cartech for giving me the tip that you don't need wool and cotton in a spinnery. You can just have wool, which I did not know, even though I've played Farming Simulator for about 1 million hours. So, okay, this is brilliant. So, something I didn't think we could do, we're doing, which is upscaling and upgrading our wool. This is fantastic. So, we'll soon be out of debt. So I just want to see how much wool. Yeah, it doesn't say a lot, but we've got wool coming through all the time. So I think this is the end of the episode. I do need to put all the eggs in the bakery, but I'll do that off screen. So thanks very much for watching, and now we have a majestic looking spinnery. It looks like a castle or something. Yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.